Hello. Am I live? Hi, everybody. This is Lynn, Finds of Yesterday, and Esmeralda. Hi. If you're here, can you say hi? I believe.
Are we here alone?
Well, the thing is, I can't see. Oh, I know. I'm supposed to be looking on my phone too. I can see on the phone, but mute it if we have people in the live stream. Well, for right now, it's just you and me, Lynn.
That's okay. I keep getting notifications that you're on live.
Awesome. I don't get it.
Hopefully somebody else finds it.
Uh-huh. Well, I know Yvonne was here earlier. Mom knows treasure. So she'll be back in a moment. And I'm going to put here, welcome, everybody. Everybody.
Anybody?
So it's in Texas, it's good weather, but with this fresher weather, there's something in the air, and I know it's affecting my throat. Where are you from, Lynn?
Illinois.
Illinois.
We have like 70-degree weather this week. It's been wonderful. And I know how you feel, though. Once September hits, scratchy throats come and, all that fun stuff.
Hello, Harry.
Harry's here. Hi, Harry.
One day I'll rope him in and he'll be my guest.
Yes, he can talk insulators.
Ooh. I've seen insulators at estate sales, but I don't know if to get them because I've heard there are some that just everybody has them.
Right. You got to get the blue ones. Ask Harry. He knows all about them.
Will they have a name brand on the bottom?
Yeah, there's more to it than just blue, but that's all I remember.
Well, you knew more than me about blue. I know there's a lot of green. Is that too common a color?
Yeah, I don't know. Ask Harry.
Okay.
I got a double stacked one. It was pretty tall. It was twice the size, and it was brown, and it was solid. It wasn't transparent, and I sold that for like $25. So
wow,
that might be more sought after too. The double stacked ones.
Oh, well, we're making Harry laugh. He'll come on sometime and talk about insulators and his other great pieces of glass. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. You know, Harry's the vice president of our club because even though I thought about it, I saw him use the term in his videos. So he's the honorary vice president and I'm president.
Woohoo! Go Harry.
Yeah. So you were saying you're in Illinois. How long have you been there?
All my life. Unfortunately, really? I want to move to Florida, but after this week, I don't know if I do or not.
Oh boy.
But yeah, I like the 4 seasons. It's nice.
You do experience them. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's becoming my favorite time of year with the oranges and, bright colors on the trees, and I love the fall colors. But it's just like some of the pieces of glass. I have a whole table full of glass sitting next to me.
All right. Well,
like one of your favorites.
Okay, show me.
You pulled up the other day.
Hey, Stacey May. Oh,
Amberina. See the red to the yellow? That's the Amberina. I think you had one that was similar to this.
Is that called Stars and Stripes? Or no. Coins and Stars?
Sun and Moon. Stars and Moon.
Harry, help.
It's Moon and Stars. This
Moon
is
and
the Moon and Stars because it has the round. Let me do it on the front. And it's got these little stars in between the round. I don't know if you can see that.
Beautiful.
moon and stars, but the amberina is the color when it changes like that. So this one is not amberina because it's more ruby red, just solid ruby red. And this one is Viking Diamond. That's the print. It's got the...
Oh, does it say it or?
No, there's nothing on the bottom. It's not labeled.
Okay.
It's just the pattern. It's like thumbprint.
Is that considered the other one, a bowl or a?
This one is, it doesn't have a rim. This one has a rim, so it's considered a candy dish, and I think it's missing the lid.
Oh.
But this one, you can see, does not have a rim on the inside. So I would say it's still a candy dish. Maybe a vase. You could do a lot with it.
Do you have it listed anywhere?
This one I do. This one's in my cabinet, but I should probably list it. No, I should keep this one. And
if you like it, Harry's saying that it's Ellie Smith, Moon and Stars. Okay, we were throwing darts at the dartboard, but he got it. He got the bullseye.
You're right, Harry. I've got all kinds of stuff.
Keep going. Keep going.
You want me to?
Yes.
All right. How about guess if this is Murano or not?
Oh, boy.
Isn't that adorable? This is for all the people in Florida. We're thinking about you.
Is that like a ship?
Yes.
Pretty. I'm no expert, but I'm going to say no because there's only two colors. What does everybody else think?
It's a good point. I'm going to grab something to put behind it.
Oh, okay. Christy, I'll try to show the picture you sent later on. Ooh, good pictures. Good pictures. Thank you, Christy. Yeah, it's a
Yeah, it's really only, like you said, two colors. It's labeled Murano, but it's a fake.
Oh, it is labeled?
It's actually, Murano's been faked so many times. There's actually people in Venezuela that make Murano, and this is a Venezuelan piece. It actually says Murano and it says Venezuela. So, you know, what can you say? I think a majority of the pieces we find are fakes. If we find a real Murano, I think you got a good, you're lucky. Let's put it that way.
So Big Brother's saying it's not Murano unless it's marked, and even if it is, how do you know it's fake? Exactly. Because what I've heard is Murano is an area in Italy. So the glass
it's an island.
An island. Okay.
Yes.
So then how do you know if it's fake?
Well, Murano, gosh, it really is hard. But the labels are, first of all, the first thing you can look at to determine that. And you can go online and see all the real labels. But I think some of them say, or they have to say made in Italy Murano on the label. It has to say that for sure. But that's still not saying it's real. There's a lot of other factors. But they said even in Italy, see, once you get off the island of Murano and go inland, there's a lot of glass shops that claim to be Murano pieces, and they're not. So there's fakes even in Italy next to Murano. Oh. So all the tourists come and buy these pieces and bring them back to the United States, and then they, spread them around the country with fake Muranos. But yeah, I don't know. It's really hard to tell. I have another piece here. This is on the image.
Oh yeah, I want to get to that one. But first, Big Brother said, much like Limoges, it's a place. Murano is a place. I don't even know if I'm saying Limoges.
Limoges. It's Limoges, France. And
Limoges.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is a big faked one too. Yeah.
Yep. And then Harry's reminding us that sometimes the labels peel off, so it's hard to know if it really was to begin with.
Well, they even have the artists sign them sometimes.
Yes.
And if you see it scratched into the glass, that's most likely a fake. And they even have they even have signed the actual artist name. I think Anne somebody. I can't remember her last name, but they've found her fakes, and you know, people will do anything just to make a little money.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now go to the one that you have in your thumbnail that you sent me. That is gorgeous.
Now this one has a label on it as well, and it says, all it says is Murano Glassware. So it's definitely a fake.
Ah, you see, and I was gonna say I thought that was real because the colors kind of blend.
Yeah, and another thing you can kind of tell is if you look into the glass and you can tell that the color is inside the piece, not just on the outside. I'm going to grab another piece real quick to show you. This one looks like a Murano piece in a way, but if you look closely at it, all the coloring's just on the outside. So you were talking about the glass blowing video that I had.
Yes.
The guy, if you've seen where the guy had this on a pond or on a pipe, I can't remember what they call it.
A wand or so. Okay, a pipe.
Yeah. And he's spinning this. He rolls it in a layer of glass, and then he goes and heats it, and then it melts into it. So they do that over and over and over again so that the glass, the color is on the inside. So this one maybe has one layer of clear glass over the outside of it, but it's not like all the way through. You know, it's not deep into the glass. And that's one thing Murano's known for, because they do. It's very, very time consuming to do layers and layers and layers.
Do you mean this one, the yellow swirl one, doesn't look like Murano?
It kind of does, but it kind of does, but it's not.
Christy's asking, is that what they call flashed? I'm not sure what's called flashed.
Flashed, to me, that almost makes it sound like they just rolled it once in glass and it's on, or maybe that's it, where they take the glass powder and they spray it on the hot glass and then it melts. That could be flashed. I don't know for sure.
I don't either.
But yes, they are heavy.
Christmas tree one, yeah. Oh, Big Brother doesn't think it's Murano, even though it's labeled Murano, you said?
This one is not.
Oh, okay.
And tell me, what do you think this is? It's got an opening on the bottom, but the top is not open. So if you put like a
candle, it'll snuff it out.
Yeah. So what do you think they used it for? Or am I missing something to it?
I don't know. It looks like maybe it's missing something.
Like a plate or just, I don't know. I don't know what it was really used for.
Anybody have any idea? Lantern shade? Maybe. It would throw some pretty color around.
Yeah. It's heavy, though. It would have to be, unless it had a light bulb, but that would get really hot. I don't know.
I don't know. Do you have it listed? Because I think that would sell for something.
I do. Okay. I have it listed high because I have it in my curio and I don't want to sell it.
That's right. I thought it might have been some, let me see, on a wood base. You know, I kind of had that feeling.
That's a possibility.
That it could have had a wood base that it sat on. Horrible thought, maybe drill a few holes in it. No. Christy. Okay.
No.
There needs to be some kind of punishment for talk like that. Have you Google Lynn's that piece? I'm sure you have, Lynn.
The Christmas tree, probably when I listed it, not in a long time.
Right. Shame on you, Christy. Shame. We don't talk about putting holes in glass. No. A demerit.
I picked up this little piece this past weekend at a yard sale. This girl was selling her aunt's whole house full of stuff. And
how do I show just Lynn? Picture in picture? No. Cinema layout? Let me try this one. Share a screen. I'm sorry. I was trying to make this solo layout. How do I do it? Oh my God.
I was there.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
This piece is hand painted.
Oh, that's like a purse.
Yeah, and it looks like a purse. And I thought it was adorable. And first thing I did was check to see if it had any chips, and no chips. And then I flipped it over, and it's signed, hand painted by Lee Everson, $5.95 out of 2,500 pieces.
Ooh.
And if you look, I'm going to drop it here, but if you look really close in the middle,
it's signed. Oh no,
it's Fenton.
Oh,
in that little oval. That's how tiny their signature is. Can you see that barely?
Wow.
In the glare?
Yeah, everybody's liking that one. Wow, cute.
Yes, I did list this one, but
oh yeah,
it's so adorable.
How much are you expecting to get?
Good question. I don't remember.
Okay. Fenton oval. You mean the bottom part?
Yeah, that little oval on the bottom said Fenton inside of it.
After 1970, I guess because of the way the Fenton. God, you know, girl, Yvonne.
Yeah,
wow.
You tell us. I'm not sure on dates on Fenton logos. I'm not sure. I should know that, but I'm bad.
There's people who know, like, for purses, what year the company started doing a different, or Burberry when it changed to Burberry or whatever.
You come back. Where'd you go? Come back,
Yvonne. Well, that's what I like. Everybody knows a little bit. Sometimes I remember random stuff, Yvonne says.
I know what you mean. Stuff you don't really need to know, but you remember it.
But you need to know it as a reseller.
Yeah. Comes in handy later.
What else you got?
This piece I got at an auction, and this auction was full of uranium glass.
Ooh,
and it got to this piece, and not too many people were bidding on it. That's the only reason I got it.
Oh, because everybody was there for the uranium, and then when they showed this one.
But do you think it's uranium?
Well, I don't know. Audience, do y'all think it's uranium?
It is not. See, it's not glowing. But I paid probably $20-$25 for it, so it's staying in my cabinet. But it's got almost like a cameo girl on it, which I thought was different and unique. I love it.
Yes.
That light, my flashlight is really dim, but it is not glowing. You can see the purple on it. It's not glowing.
I can see purple, and I learned the hard way. When it's purple, it's not uranium.
It's not uranium. But look at this piece.
Ooh, are you saying to look at that piece?
You think it's uranium?
Well, I would think it's milk glass because it looks white.
Well, my lights might be washing it out, but it is uranium.
Oh, how can it be uranium? It's so light.
It's a very light yellow, but it is yellow.
Okay, so
look what I paid for it.
I can't see.
You can't see that?
No.
What I paid for it?
$2. Oh my God, they didn't know what they had. Custard glass. That's what I was trying to think of the word.
Yeah, custard glass.
Oh, how beautiful. You better price that one.
This one's in my curio cabinet.
Oh, okay. Christy, what do you mean by 42? Oops, 2. Oh, the dollar sign 2. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
$2. It's because I don't know how to do my live to where I'm seeing it on my laptop at a 1 inch by 1 inch. I don't know how to expand.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Where did you go? Can you come back?
I'm here. Let me see. But no, I want you to keep showing.
You want me to show another one?
Show one more and then I'll show something.
That's good. I would like for you to participate here.
Wow.
Isn't this gorgeous?
That almost looks like a tree trunk / long vase /
It is made by an artisan that some lady at a yard sale bought 3 of them, and she was just selling them $10, hand blown, $10. It's got the white interior.
Oh wow! Is that hand blown too?
It is hand blown. Yes, you can see the ring on the bottom.
Okay, where they cut it off.
Yeah, and it's got a little indention on the inside, and that's just an imperfection, but it's frosted, so it's, you know, a little bit lower quality when it's frosted, but it's still an absolute gorgeous piece. $10.
Beautiful. Is that also in your curio, or is it?
Yes. Along with all the rest that I showed you. Except the red one. The amberine.
But is it up for sale while it's in your curio, or until you get tired, then you'll put it up?
Yeah, a couple of them are.
That's a nice one. Yeah.
The little Fenton purse is for sale.
Yes, that's cool. Well, I have a question for me, and then I'll ask y'all for some clues on one that Christy sent me. I know that these are called, okay, now let me just do me so it can get bigger. I know these are called Shiny Brights. Okay. But, and I have a real light pink one too. They say Shiny Bright. But these, let me show you in comparison. These are bigger. And the top part, I cannot read it. It is so dark. I can't read what it says on the top. There is lettering. But I was hoping somebody could identify it from...
It might be Germany.
Or Poland, hopefully.
Or Poland. It might be Rauch.
Okay, Rauch. How do you spell that?
Rauch.
Okay. I'm going to try to look it up.
Rauch is made by Christopher Radko. That's the company that makes Rauch.
Mercury glass bulbs. That's right. I at least can call it Mercury. You're right. Right? Mercury?
Yep.
And I'll just, I haven't done a Google search. Okay, yeah, the Shiny Bright Say USA. I know those, but I don't know about these. So anyway, I am going to be selling them. Shameful plug, not ashamed. I'm going to be on Whatnot for the first time ever Thursday, and I'm going to be putting those up for bid. So hopefully I can get a buck or two. Christy sent me some pictures, and she wants to know. Okay. What is that? She said she tried to sell it for $10. Nobody wanted this pink one. It's like a swan. Is that a swan?
It's a vase.
it's like a flower. It's like a big flower lying sideways.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of them.
To me, it looks like a big snail shell.
Yeah, it does.
Look, there's the neck.
They're so pretty.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's the same maker. Okay, as the other one that you sent me. Ooh, pretty.
It was labeled?
Did it have a label, Christy? Or how do you know it's the same maker?
That one stands up more, it looks like. Or is that a top view?
I think it's a top view. A cornucopia shape.
Yeah, that's a good word for it.
That's a good word. Ooh, Christy, you need to put them up again with Thanksgiving coming up.
Yeah, definitely. And put some little pumpkins and stuff inside of it.
Yeah. Some type of blown glass, and the lady collects them. How much did you say you paid for them? Or did you say, no, I think you just said you tried to sell them. You know, it just takes that one person who's looking for that specific, and then it'll sell.
Yeah, it's a long tail item. As is with a lot of glassware. I've had a lot of glass up for a long time, but I know it's because my prices are too high. And there's a reason for that. Because I'm not just going to take any low price. Because I want to keep it in my curio cabinet.
I was going to say, especially since we're suckers for glass, we want to keep it. And then you have to pay me big so that I will get rid of it. A couple of bucks, but they aren't for everyone, right? Harry said, I found a couple of those while they look like those, but they were swans and they were huge. Yeah, normally the swans have the neck up, and here the necks are down. So,
yeah.
But I would try again, Christy, now that it's close to Thanksgiving, and call it cornucopia.
Centerpiece.
There you go. And put them, maybe you should put them together. What do you think, since they're different colors?
I would do them separate. It would be hard to ship both of them together, too.
Takes a while to sell from me, but it does sell. If I put a fairy lamp, it goes quick. Why does everybody like fairy lamps? Oh, my God. To me, they're so everywhere.
Yeah, I believe that these kind of vases are, too, though. I see them every time I go to the thrift store, I see them.
Oh.
So that might be, just a longer tail item. Take the right person.
I can't wait. Hi, Mia. I can't wait to find a fairy lamp, because I haven't found one, but every show, even today, someone was doing a jewelry show. She said, does anybody have any, what is it called when you want something? And the lady said, do you have fairy lamps? She's like, well, not right now. Hello, Beth. Grand old Beth.
Grand old things, Beth.
Grand old things, Beth. Oh my God, I just butchered your name. Sorry. Oh gosh. Well, this weekend at the same, oh no, I was showing Lynn something. It's not glass, but at the same place that I went, I found these. They're clear, but look at them. They're like flowers. And they don't have anything. Aren't they cute?
Are they reversible?
Reversible.
Like you can turn it one way or the other?
Oh my goodness, they are. They sure are.
That's cool. Are they party light?
Well,
party light was known to do that a lot.
I don't know, but like this one, the candle would have to be thin, and then on this side, the candle can be bigger. Oh my goodness, thank you. You see, I learned something in club today that I can, when I get ready to show them or list them, I can say that they're reversible. But I just thought, and they were, I forgot to say, $1 each.
Great price. That's always
I mean, even though they're not colorful, I think the shape was good.
It is. It's different.
I found my first fairy lamp in the wild in Canton, Texas. Ooh, nice. I just see everybody wants fairy lamps. Everybody wants fairy lamps.
It's like Pyrex.
I know, if the right Pyrex was in front of me, I wouldn't know it. That's something I want to learn too.
Blue. That's all I can remember is if there's a blue piece and it's a good price, then I'll buy it.
And then she found a red Fenton Santa. What does that mean? A red Fenton Santa. Grand old things, good. Beth. I extend an invitation if you want to come on the show and show us what you mean.
Yeah.
Not true. I found 2 on the 8 state garage sale. Woohoo!
Fairy lamps or Santas?
Lucky. Whatever she found 2. Uh-oh. I don't have both of us. Ugh. The Amberina
Santa?
Wow. Cat spirit jump out, then back into the... Oh, gross. I picked up several pieces of Pyrex in my last cleanout. And were they good enough to sell, Harry? Ooh. You haven't put out that video because the last one I saw you do, I don't think you mentioned Pyrex. Huh.
Yeah, there's some Pyrex that's just cheap. Like, I mean, it's hardly worth anything. But there's some that's worth a lot.
Like some weird bowl with hearts around it that went for like 700 or 1,000. I don't know what.
Yeah, unreal.
I wonder if they paid.
I know the like turquoise colored, like my color of my shirt, but lighter, has little, I want to say like little Dutch figures and mills and stuff on it. I think that's the only one I know that's probably worth something. Somebody just posted one of the, the yellow ones and the red ones and the green ones, the solid ones. Goodwill had one for $15 and almost all the yellow was faded on it. She's like, $15 for a faded Pyrex bowl?
Right.
I think they're starting to go down in price slightly. I think they're
Mia said they didn't pay. I knew it. When it goes that ridiculous, it was like 16,000 or it was some ridiculous number.
Oh my gosh.
The person I think had to rerun it. Beth said the red Fenton Santa is one made by Fenton, 2 pieces, and they have cadmium that glows. Ooh. I finally got invited and I'm not able. Aw, thanks so much for the invite. Well,
someday. She said she's in the bathtub, so you can come next week when you're not in the bathtub.
Oh, I missed that comment. Hey, it's Todd the Flippin' Hustler. Howdy.
Hi, Todd.
Well, here's another thing that I bought at that same place I got the candlesticks. Here I go again, buying clear glass, but
that looks like crystal.
It is cut crystal, and part of the tag is still on, and it says something about, but you see it's kind of cut, so I don't know what it said there, but it does say 24% lead.
Nice.
So it's like a little basket.
You could sell that around Easter time.
Ooh, good idea.
Or put pine cones and greens in it for Christmas.
Even good. I think I'm gonna keep this one for a while. But yeah, I just pretty. Purdy.
Very nice.
Doesn't always have to have color to be
have value.
To be valuable or loved. That looks like a Christmas basket to me. You know what? It could be any holiday the person who buys it wants.
Right, in December.
Lead crystal. It says hand cut 24% lead crystal, and then it says Chrysan clear. I think it says CRY, but the tag got cut.
Crystal clear.
I just like that it's small and neat shape. And so I said, oh, well, clear, but I'm going to get it.
Good for the center of your table.
Yeah. Although my cats get on my table, so I don't really want something breakable on my table.
Well, here's a little piece I bought from that guy that did the glass blowing.
Ooh. Did he blow that in front of you?
No, he had a whole bunch of shelves full of stuff that you could buy right there. So I thought it was adorable. You can see where they knocked the mark off. Get in the center here. See how they knocked the pipe off, and it's kind of rough in the middle.
Oh, it's so cute.
A lot of little details. It even has a crackle finish to it.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, it's adorable. But this little thing, I think, was about $40. there's so much time that goes into these.
How long did you watch him for, and did he make a whole thing or just a part? Because you took video of him doing.
Yeah, I stood there. It was a couple hours. I mean, he did one particular thing while I was videoing, and it took an hour and a half probably. And then he was showing some other smaller stuff too, but it's so time consuming and so
I didn't know it was time consuming.
Yeah. So you can see why they charge so much for it. Does anybody know what this?
Oh, go ahead. Ooh.
I know it's hobnail, but is it Fenton or not?
I never know. Just because something's hobnail, everybody says Fenton.
Usually Fenton has more of the whiter rim around it, or sometimes it does.
That is so pretty.
It does.
Well, Beth is saying it is Fenton. How do you know? Or you've seen it enough that you know, huh? She's saying it is Fenton. I like the pink. Is that color pink, or is it some special pink?
Well, I guess I call it pink.
Yeah, but sometimes they say opalescent or
right. Well, it does have I lost it. I'm over here. The whiter little tips on it. It goes from plain to, the tips are white.
Beth says because of the crimping around the top. And older pieces of Fenton are not marked. Right? That's what Yvonne was saying earlier, that if it has the Fenton, then it's like 1970 on.
Okay, I see. So this is probably what, a 50s, 60s maybe?
It is cute. It looks like a flower.
Yeah, it does.
Where'd you get that one, Lynn?
Oh boy.
It's hard to remember.
Probably out of my mom's cabinet when she used to collect stuff.
So who knows where she got it? Exactly.
Yeah. Well, since you got me on the big screen.
Uh-huh.
I have this paperweight. I know we all have to throw in a paperweight.
Oh, beautiful. Is it heart-shaped or what?
It is heart-shaped, but look, I was just looking at that. You can see where the image inside here is just flat. So it's definitely not a Murano, because Murano, you would see it deep throughout the whole glass. But this is Millefiori.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
You think those are real flowers, or they just...
No, they're Millefiori flowers. They're made with little pieces of glass.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but it's cute in the heart shape.
Going back to that pink one, Yvonne wants to know if it would be for candy or what would it be for, since it's so...
Decorative?
I guess, because how could you get your hand in there?
Yeah, I mean, you could probably stick some flowers in it. Just maybe a little simple stem, a cute little...
You know what it reminds me of? That purple people eater plant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beth thinks it's for flowers. Okay.
I believe so. Because it would be nice, because you could actually lay the stems in these little grooves.
More specifically for roses.
Oh.
Back when daily baths didn't happen. Oh, how sad.
I'm done.
Okay, well, I just have one more thing, and I have to take my ornaments off it. I found this piece for $5 a long time ago, and I showed it in one of my videos. I was going to sell it, but plug for Whatnot, I'm going to do a show, and this is what I'm going to put my stuff on to display. And that way, on Whatnot, when people are bidding, they can look at the different things that I have for sale. I'm glad I didn't sell it.
So where are you? I can't see you.
Oh, I'm showing it to myself.
Oh, there you are.
Okay, here we go. It's
Yeah.
a two-tier brass, I guess, and it's got this really neat round thing. I don't know, I guess to carry it. And I was gonna sell it because I only paid $5 for it. But I always kept it. And now that I'm gonna be doing bidding shows on Whatnot, I'm gonna display my items, and that way people can see them.
Oh yeah, perfect.
So yeah,
great little
perfect.
cup. It's perfect for cupcakes, and you know they're popular right now.
Sure. But
does it come apart? That would be an easy ship.
Yes, it comes apart. Every piece unscrews. Yep.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I didn't sell it. So yeah. So that I didn't bring that much glass either. I'm surprised. Cute. Oh, Harry has a question about Murano Glass.
Well, I don't know if I can answer it because I'm sure he knows more than I do.
Do you want to come on the show? I can put the link in the chat. Very cute for Christmas cookies. Yeah, I'll buy them and put them on there. I'm not a cooker. I'm not a baker. I am not.
What's
Harry,
your question, Harry?
Would you like to come on the show? I can share the invite link. I think I've learned how to now after a couple of guests who have been very patient with me. Let me see. Copy to clipboard. And it just doesn't have to be Harry. It can be anybody who wants to say hi. I love displaying jewelry. Oh, have Ricky make them. Yes. My husband, Ricky, who's watching. Thank you, Ricky, for coming by. My biggest supporter. Yeah, he's an excellent. Do you think that's the real McCoy? The sticker says Crystalleria.
I actually have the answer to this, Harry. Believe it or not.
Wow.
So that Crystalleria d'Arta Anne Primrose. That was her name, Anne Primrose collection, Murano. Does it say all of that? Or does it say just Crystalleria? It says Crystalleria Murano. They said that's a Chinese Murano. It's a fake. They said that's the most common faked piece is when it says Crystalleria, and then it's got a long thing behind it. d'Arta Anne Primrose Collection Murano. That's a Chinese version of Murano.
Oh, Harry says he's going to come in a minute. Awesome. He's coming. Okay, add to the stream.
There he is. My screen. Hey, ladies. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Time out.
Okay,
now my
add to the stream.
Am I not here yet? Screen. Hey, ladies. How you doing?
Hi.
Time out. I'm trying to get all right, time. There we go. I don't want the echo. There we go. I didn't get to click that. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. This heavy mug right here. Now, you were talking about stickers on the bottom, and this says something. It's red, and it has, I don't know the word, and then it says Murano, and I don't know the word underneath, but the spelling of that word was in the in my description. Where was it?
Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Crystalleria?
Yeah. Murano.
It just says Crystalleria Murano.
Yes.
I believe that's what they call a Chinese Murano, which is a fake.
Oh, son of a gun. I'll tell you what, that thing weighs 400 pounds. That is one.
It's beautiful, though.
Yeah.
It looks like a whale.
I paid a couple bucks a piece for this stuff, and I think I have a pineapple on.
It's a ram. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I took pictures of the sticker and put a pineapple on. It's still on. So they can see, and the people that know the real stuff are going to say, okay, that's the Chinese knockoff. So
because the sticker's red, or why?
It's a red sticker. It's
so because it's a red sticker, it's Chinese Murano, which is not real Murano.
No. Crystalleria, I believe, is the Chinese
knockoff
name that they use.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so oh well, these this didn't cost much. There was another one that showed up on Facebook Marketplace. I almost went and got it because this one has a broken tip to its antler. Other than that, it's real nice, and it's deep. That glass, like you said with the Murano, it's deep inside the colors, so it's all blown inside. Who knows? So, but if it's fake, that's cool. I bought fake Roseville before one time too, and learned a lot real quick about that. I thought I had a holy grail. I got in my car and flew into Pennsylvania, come back with a fake. So I learned a lot on that deal too. So, but thanks.
That's the best way to learn.
Oh yeah, you're going to get some. I've gotten some golden turds, and I've gotten a lot of good stuff. It happens.
That's why I watch his videos. He comes up with the funniest phrases.
I know.
Now you're talking Pyrex. I just found a bunch, and I know a little bit about that too. There are some, if you see that Amish print and stuff like that, or weird designs you haven't seen, they're good bowls. And I've been lucky enough to pick up a lot of that stuff. But a lot of stuff I get is free because it's clean out. So, but that's that. So thanks for letting me pop in real quick. I don't want to steal. I don't want to.
Oh no,
we in when you have a guest.
Oh, no, that's fine. Done. She's done with her glass.
And show you guys. About
yeah.
You wanted to know about these are the insulators, and this is pretty much just a run of the mill job. It's called a beehive, but I've got a lot of them. These are like the aqua. Aqua. Yeah, aqua. There's so much. You said you found a 2-piece. That was that 2-piece was ceramic. It sounds like to me.
Yes.
But real quick, I'll show you. Here's cool stuff.
So how much is that aqua one? How much could you sell it for?
What, this one?
The aqua.
Probably $2 to $5.
Okay.
They're not a big. This is a big deal. No, that's
the double.
Yeah, I think this is a Hemming Gray, and it is. There's the Hemming Gray, but that's an amber, and I've got reddish ones, and these are better. Drip points.
Is that glass?
Yeah, the glass are better, and a lot of the ceramic ones are a buck or two. I stay away from them. I get the glass ones, and I've got a lot of real good ones. So I bought collections of these, so I do know a little bit. I don't know a ton. I'm not a know-it-all on anything. I'm a master of none. So, but I get a lot of cool stuff. So,
hey, Beth had a question about that deer. I mean, the ram. If it had been Murano, what would have been the value of it?
Probably a little bit. I think over $100.
I was going to say a couple hundred.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Even I've seen this. If you look at Murano and put in RAM, that popped up, but it didn't. I didn't go through the pictures to see if that sticker was on the bottom, and there's stickers on these. So that's when she said about the stickers. I learned something tonight myself because I know they make a lot of clowns and chickens and stuff, but this was the RAM. So there's probably a real one. That's the fake one. It's on sale right now, $49.95. That's right. No, I'm just kidding.
But trust but verify, Harry.
Yeah, that's cool. I will, but I got a feeling you're probably bingoed that. So I'll find it sooner or later, and some pieces I won't. But when I find that kind of art glass, especially if there's a lot going on with it and it's cheap, I take a shot at it. It's only a couple bucks.
Exactly.
It's worth a shot. So
you can still sell it. I mean, you just don't sell it as Murano, but you can still sell it.
I'll put Murano like in this description and show the sticker, and they can determine if they want it. And like I have sold. I had an owl. I think I have an owl on now. I have sold pieces, but I put Murano like. I didn't ever put, this is the real McCoy. The only one I know is the real McCoy. I have a paperweight. That's a real McCoy, so I do know that was a real Murano, whatever. That's just like you kind of has a sticker on it and everything.
But you can't put Murano like in the title on eBay because I got something taken down one time. It was a Blanco. I said, or is it Blanco? Yeah. grapes, and I put Blank-O-Like, and they took my listing down and said,
I have to relook on the pineapple piece that I have on there and see what I have. But there's a sticker on that. And I kind of show that sticker too. So I don't want to sell something to somebody and it gets there and they go, "What's this? What is this? You sold me Chinese stuff." So
yeah.
now I know I can relook. I'll look at that tonight and see exactly what it is.
Awesome. Is that Elvira behind you, Harry?
What?
Elvira?
Yes. She comes out every Halloween. So
nice.
So I bring her up. Used to scare one of my kids to death, but she's got used to it now.
Your guy needed a friend, huh?
Oh, this guy, he goes way back.
Oh, I thought you meant my Spock.
Oh, yeah.
You got one. Okay.
Huh?
What's that cut out?
It's Zachary Quinto, the new Spock.
Oh, okay. You're talking about like
Star Trek.
What is that?
Yes.
Star Trek stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna scoot off. Let you guys finish up. I'll come on soon, and I got a ton of stuff. Just like I like to show and tells myself.
Awesome, Harry. All right.
Most meetingness.
And Harry, I love when you say it's time for yard sale overtime. I'm like, oh, I get so excited. Like, okay, bring it into overdrive. That was smart. Right, you have a lot of neat sayings. Thank you.
Well, I'm old. I've come up with a lot of stuff over the years. So. All right, now. Good night.
All right, good night,
Harry.
Zachary.
There we go. Bang.
Okay.
Bang.
Zachary.
Murano style. I don't know if I would still use that in the title. I would do that in the description, but I'd be afraid to put Murano in the title.
I wouldn't even, but I would take a really good picture of the Murano sticker.
Yes, absolutely.
What are you showing us, Christy? A link to muranonet.com manta ray.
Oh, maybe it was that piece that Harry had. Very similar, or looks like it.
Oh, I don't know. I can't click on it. I don't know.
I know. I'd have to do it on my phone.
Yeah. Oh, I misspelled Zachary, I think. I think it's Zachary. Anyway, it's the new Spock. I went to a meeting where I work, and the presenter, well, it was at the county offices, and the presenter gave an example about whatever, and she threw in Star Trek. So after the meeting, I went up to her and I said, "Hey, thanks for talking about Star Trek. I had no idea you could blend it in with the topic." And she's like, "You want to come to my office? I can show you some stuff." So I went over to her office and she showed me that and a whole bunch of Star Trek stuff. Well, like a year later, she was retiring and she emailed me, "Esmeralda, I'll be leaving the county. Do you want Spock?" I'm like, "Yes." So she remembered me months later. And she sent it in interoffice mail, and that's how I got him.
Wow, that's awesome. I've never really been into Star Wars or Star Trek. And I know you told me one time, don't mix them up. That's a no-no.
I know. Ray from Nashville Flippers, when he had me on his show, and I was like, don't you dare bring up Star Wars and Star Trek. We ain't going to go there.
Yep.
Okay. Well, yeah, Trek is better, LMAO. That's right. So for us Star Trek fans, thank you, Lynn. It's been a wonderful time that you showed us some of your cool glass. And I forgot to say, if you have something on the Murano site, definitely check it out. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even think about looking up a Murano site. I was going to tell y'all that when Lynn shows stuff in her, thumbs up, thank you. When Lynn shows stuff in her videos, and especially when you did that you went through the decades, and you did 60s and you did 70s, and I'm like,
no, I did one decade.
I thought you did too. 70s and 60s.
Maybe I did too. But I was going to do all of them, and I just never did finish.
I know. And I'm like, I'm a kindred spirit with Lynn because we both grew up in the 70s. So a lot of the stuff that you were showing, I'm like, oh, I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah, that's why I did that one, because it was my favorite decade.
We just got on the lineup at night, laughing. I forgot the two guys, but the two comedians. And thank you, Harry. And the colors, the browns, the yellows, the oranges, the green. Oh, beautiful stuff.
Yep.
Okay, well, again, thank you, Lynn, for coming. I'm glad we got to know each other better. I thank the audience for having been here, asking great questions and giving us, we all learned from each other. That's awesome. I don't mean this to be a professional group, but if we can help each other learn and not just, I don't want you to just waste your time. I do want it to be knowledgeable, but if it can be fun and educational, then that's perfect. And I thank the people who will watch in the future because, wow, people actually have been watching the live streams after the live stream. So thank you all very much. Yes, vintage is beautiful and you're still going. Oh, well, Lori, we're about to sign off. It's almost been an hour. And I don't know if you could hear my throat. Oh, terrible cold. But I pushed through. And
you did good.
Yeah, we both did. I hope I'm showing both of us. Okay, no, I'm showing you little. Oh
no, that was fine.
I'm still learning this thing. I'm glad I came. I needed to learn about Murano. Yeah. Thank you for showing the awesome pieces, Lynn.
You're welcome.
Harry and me, and I thank y'all because if not, Lynn and I would have just been here staring at each other.
We would have had a nice conversation.
Yeah, we would have. Okay, good night, everybody. Have a great week of sales.
Good night.
Bye. Bye.